All right, possession. I gotta admit, there's a couple of things that happen just before possession, and that is that you went in to see your lawyer. And we're going to talk about that in another video. And if you haven't reviewed that video, go ahead and review that video because it's important. Possession day, though. Possession day is always noon of the day that possession is determined. It has to fall between working business days because we have lawyers helping us close and they only work on business days. And it has to not be on a statutory day. There's a lot of important things. But typically what will happen is based on the lawyer and their principles and the way they close, we can have keys as early as 10 o'clock in the morning as soon as deposit has been delivered. So now it's up to your lawyer. Do they get that money over to the seller as soon as possible? As soon as they do, the seller's realtor will contact me and say, keys are releasable, go ahead, it's your home. Now we got keys. I make that exciting call to you and we take a look at the property. Now whether you're moving that day or whether you're not, we're going to take a look at the property before you move anything in. And we're just going to look for a few things. We're going to make sure that the home is in the same condition or reasonably the same as when we last viewed it. We're going to check to make sure that anything like chattels, and that could be anything from a ceiling fan that it's working to the electric stove, to make sure that the storage shed is still there, to make sure maybe a lawnmower is still there, make sure all those things are working on the day of possession. There are a couple of things that are difficult to check on possession, and one of them is air conditioning. If it's cold out, how do we check air conditioning? We can't. But at the earliest possible time, you need to check that out. So the temperature has to be above a certain amount or you could hurt the actual air conditioning unit. And I've been told that's around 10 degrees, but you'd have to check with each unit. So you have to make sure it's at least 10 or warmer than that outside. Otherwise it could hurt the air conditioner itself. And once you've checked it, then we know for sure that that's working. That could be a few months after. Don't worry if it's not working. Contact us and we'll contact the realtor and the seller and make sure that we start the process of figuring out whether or not there was something wrong or something happened to the air conditioning unit. Last but not least, on possession day, you're going to have keys and you're going to be able to come and go. Some people have decided that they would like a locksmith to be there or they would like to change the locks out themselves. So it's a good time to do it because that way you have peace of mind that you're the only one with the new key, and that's a good thing. And that is possession. This video has been brought to you by Anita and Josh McKinnon with McKinnonHomes.ca, brokered by eXp Realty. Thanks again for watching.